Happy Sunday. It's Tammy with the Frou-frou Studio. And as usual, I release my journal flip throughs on Sunday. So that's what this is a flip through of a completed journal. The other day when I was working on this Life of Jennie journal, and released my video, my creative juices were flowing, so I just kept going. And so she is now finished, so I'm going to do a flip through for you guys before I list her on Etsy. Overall, she ended up being 6 3/4 by 7 inches, and she's about 1 3/4 inches thick. And the signature that's included inside has 50 pages. If you have not watched the previous videos on this particular journal, the base is made with manila file folders, and then it's been covered with a pretty heavy-duty scrapbook paper, and so it is quite a stiff bind cover and back. And I did not put a closure. It does come out just a little bit, but I didn't think it was enough to warrant a closure. So we're going to do flip through, and if you have any questions about it, please let me know. If you'll recall, if you've watched the previous videos, I got a Victorian photo album when I was in Maine, and there was lots of pictures of this girl whose name is Jennie. And so from the time she was a baby till she was an adult. And so I've included copies of a lot of those photos in this journal, so hence that's why I'm calling it Life of Jennie. So this is an actual authentic frame from a cabinet card, and so I've put that on the cover and just kind of embellished it here. And I did a video on how I made this topper, and this little thing with the button and the ribbon crimp and chain kind of mocks what is on her dress right here. So I thought that was a nice little addition. And then it's got a fabric and lace on the spine, both the front and the back. When you flip it open, this is a folio type journal, so I'm going to try to get all of it on camera as we're going through it, but it does flip out and down, and so it becomes quite large, so I'll try to move it around. This is one of the cabinet cards, and when I copied them, I did do the front and back because I thought the backs were just as interesting. And so most of the photos that are in here are not permanently attached, so you can see the backs. So this is one when she was 12, I think. Yeah, 12. And it's from 1879. So that's that, and I just put a little embellishment here at the top. And it slides down in this little pocket. And then there's a large journaling card here that you can journal on the back of. I feel like that's still light enough that you can journal on it, so I didn't put anything else on it. And that is in there, like that. And then this whole thing flips down, and there are 2 envelopes here that are over like a belly band. I have them paper clipped on, but I'll take one off so that you can see. And I just flung It has just a little, like a thank you card envelope that I put there is nothing in this particular part, but there is also a pocket here with some Tim Holtz vellum paper in the cutout, and then there is an original, I can get it out. It's wanting to be difficult. I should have put a what you call it, a tab on it, but it was an original piece, so I didn't want to do that. And I can't reach my fingers down in there to get it. Excuse me while I struggle with it. There we go. There's a little, now I think this one is actually Tim Holtz. I don't think that one is a real one. So it is down in that little pocket. And then, like I said, that flip goes just down over the little belly band. And I just put a paper clip on it so that it would stay shut. And then down here at the bottom, you have the same thing. Take this one off. And then inside here, this one is an original one. Calling card. Okay, you can see that's all real grungy, real grunginess back there. And it is for a florist. And so I just have it down in this one. And hopefully the rest of this will go a lot smoother than this one's going. That took friggin' forever, didn't it? And then I have another paper clip just holding it shut. Okay, up here we have a belly band with another journaling card in there, and there is a video for how I made this. It was in the video that came out the other day, and it's just a belly band, and that little bird pokes through the hole. And then we have this card, which I also made in the video the other day, that has two more of the cabinet cards, and this is her husband. Horatio, it's his name, and yes, that really is his name. And that just slides down in that part, and then this is her. Again, front and back on that one. And then you can journal on the back of this. And so that is slid down in this pocket. Okay. And then, again, that flips up. All right, and then I'll do the back first, and then we'll go through the signature. On the back piece, we have, I need to put some glue on that. This was a photocopy of a tintype. It was the only one of her in the book that was actually a tintype. All the rest are just regular cabinet cards. It's a good thing about the flip-throughs, you can see all your little places you missed and catch the little spots you need to glue. But this is the tintype, and I just put some black paper that had been embossed on the back, and it's in this little pocket. And then we have just a tag here in this pocket. And then this flips out and this flips out. And you saw me make this the other day. Big, huge journaling card in this little corner pocket. And I embellished this with just a Kathy Holden sticker. And then over on this side, you have 2 envelopes. I didn't put anything in these, but you can put, you know, any kind of ephemera in there, or little notes, or whatever. And they're just made out of some bookend paper that I got in Paris. And then these are just 2 little stickers here. There's a huge journaling card here in this pocket. And it is $49 in market, this is. And I backed it with just some ledger. And then I made this little cluster at the top for a tab. And that slides down in that pocket. Okay. Make sure I got everything covered. Alright, so then here you have an envelope that's made out of Edith Holden book page. And it has a sample photo on the inside of a little christening dress. And then this is Jennie as a baby. And again, on this card, I copied front and back. And then I just put a digital of the script on the front of the envelope because the picture wasn't as pretty on this side as it is on this side. So, and then I put this butterfly on here to go with the butterflies on the other side of the page. This is the end of the signature, and it's just some wax paper. And I put a strip of my little doodles that I had made on double-sided tape there. And then here you have a pocket with another pretty big journaling card in it. And some digitals of an old Pure soap advertisement. This is Tim Holtz, and then a butterfly, and then this is some more end paper that I got in Paris. And that's the end of the signature. So if we go back to the beginning, you're going to start with the waxed paper again. And then this was a free digital that I found on the internet. And it has pink coffee dyed paper or pink dyed paper on the back for journaling. The signature has some original sheet music in it. It's got some faux tea-dyed and coffee-dyed papers. It's got some deli paper, which is nice and crinkly. This is out of a magazine that I had. And then this spread is one of the photos, and I embellished it with these flowers. And again, front and back. And this is Jennie, her sister-in-law, and her mother-in-law. And I know that from other photos that are in the album where their names are actually written. And I just took this tag and made a kind of a belly band out of it, and so that could slip behind it. And then this is an original advertising card. You can see it's nice and grungy. Just slip down in there. And then on this side, this is Kathy Holden sticker. And this is out of my Montgomery Ward catalog, and it's advertising art supplies. And here we have a Tim Holtz journal card. And I just folded the paper like it had gotten folded. This is tea-dyed notebook paper, like out of a steno pad. And you can see when it got tea-dyed, it erased pretty much all of the blue lines that were on it. And I just did some random script stamps. This is from Tim Holtz background papers, and I just made a little journaling spot out of that. This is an original advertising card for a piano and organ, and this is a vintage applique that I think somebody sent me that in a Happy Mail. Either that or my sister gave it to me. I can't remember which. But it's one of those that you used to cut out and then sew, applique on something. So it's probably from the 70s, I would think. So it's pretty old. This is children's drawing paper. This is out of a sketch pad. I did some stamping. This is coffee dyed paper. Actually, I think it's tea dyed paper here. And on this spread, we have a little digital for a ball where this comes off as well. But it's on the inside, you make a list of everybody who wants to dance with you at the ball. They used to wear these around their neck, and, they would jot down who they were dancing with. So, everybody could claim their dance. And then this is another one of the cabinet cards. I did glue this one in the frame because there wasn't anything on the back of that one. So, and then this is like tracing paper or airmail paper. It's really light, and I ran it through my embosser. I'm not sure how well that's coming out on the camera, but it was ran through an embosser, and you can see it, with the naked eye. And then that's the center of the signature, which is in with elastic, and it's been sewn by machine down the middle. So you can take this whole signature out if you wanted to. Okay, this spread, I've got another tag that's kind of a tuck. This is out of a calendar that I had that had famous paintings in it. This is some scrapbook paper, leftover scrap, and I just made a tag and put her on there, and then made her a tuck so that I could stick this cabinet card in. And this is her and her aunt, Lil. And I actually think this is the original. Is it? That looks original. Yep, I think this one is the actual picture. Okay, which means I kept the copy for me and put the original in here. And it's just got some lace and button and a little tab at the top. And again, more of the sketch pad that I just put some background stamping on. More of the kids' drawing paper, and it just has a border up here. This is the steno book. This is the newsprint paper. And then here we have a little tuck with a Kathy Holden sticker, the other side of the Montgomery board catalog. And then this is a digital Bohemian Crafting, I believe that she had this in her. She had the 4th of July kit, and I think that's out of that. And then a Vesicate flower out of a flower book. And then here we have a pocket with some lace and a little button. This is Tim Holtz, some music paper, and then this is a tag that I have made previously. It has this adorable little boy on it, and just some little ephemera, and you can write on the back of that. And then we have some graph paper as background for that. It's coffee dyed or tea dyed craft paper. Again, the deli paper, some faux coffee dyed paper, more music paper, more faux coffee dyed paper, and then we're back to the back where we have that. So that's it. I hope you like it, and like I said, if you have any questions about it, let me know. You could always, you know, if this bothers you, you could always tie something around it, but like I said, I didn't think it was bad enough to warrant a closure, and I really didn't want to, you know, put something across here and block the photo. You could figure out something that would go here just on the edge, but again, you know, with it being a folio, you'd have to be really careful about how you did that. So I left it. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for today. And I will see you back on Tuesday for the hashtag nothing but neutrals. Until then, everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.